What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to go over a route that absolutely obliterates both one step ahead and the bench press meta. But before we get into the video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. We're going to be going over a route that absolutely cooks both bench press off the line so you don't take a fatigue penalty and can run away from the one step ahead ability, making sure that the separation you get does not get gained back by the defensive back. And the play that we're going to be taking a look at here is the gun doubles fade halfback wheel. This is found in 4 playbooks in Madden 21. It's found in the Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots, and West Coast. Now, this particular route that we're going to be looking at is going to be the slot receiver route. And you're going to want to make sure that you put the ball with the slot receiver to the wide side of the field so he has room to run against his man coverage. So what you're going to want with this particular play is to try to put in a fast player at your slot receiver position. Speed is what is going to make your player easier to not only avoid press, but run away from the press corner on this route. So, you could go ahead and use a little bit slower player, but your throwing window might be less. Right now, if you guys are running with someone in the low to mid 90s in MUT, you should be fine. If you guys are playing regs, obviously you just want to make sure you have a speed advantage at the wide receiver position against the corner guarding him. So let's go ahead and take the field here with this tip. And what makes this tip so great is that this will beat cover 1 for a big gain, and it will beat cover 2 for a big gain. In fact, it actually beats cover 1 for a one-play score. And against cover 2, it's going to be a gain of about 25 to 30 yards. And as you can see here, we've got DK Metcalf on the wide side of the field on this fade. And what's amazing about this route is that the bench press ability cannot put hands on this route, meaning that it will not fatigue the receiver. On top of that, Ramsey also has the one step ahead ability, which is the ability that gets back any separation that a receiver normally gets off the line or on the cut of a route. So Ramsey is far in a way the best corner in Madden 21 in regs. And if you can beat Ramsey in regs consistently, you've got something that will cook man coverage altogether. So let's start off with your 2-man under defense, which is what most players play their bench press out of. Now, before we get into the results here, I want to talk about the update that I just did on gridirongameplans.gg. On Gridiron Game Plans, we break down the meta, or the most effective tactics available, every single week. And last week, we actually did not only 1, but 2 vault updates. And the second vault update was a 30-minute seminar dedicated to how to attack bench press. In that particular seminar, we show you exactly how to consistently avoid fatigue penalties with your receivers against the bench press corners. This is such invaluable information. It is worth the price of the site alone, not to mention you get access to everything else on the website for $9.95 a month. So with 1 week left in Weekend League qualifying for the MCS Club Series, if you guys are struggling with the bench press and you're on that bubble, I highly suggest you go check out Gridiron Game Plans. On top of that, my good friend Colt45 has built a bench press tool, a tool that you can use live in game. You just use your pause, you go and you check out the opponent's corners, you click them, add in their stats, and what the bench press tool will do is tell you exactly which receivers on your team can beat those bench press corners and what types of routes you can put them on to beat those bench press corners. This tool is probably the most intuitive thing ever created in the Madden community to show you exactly what you need to do to beat the bench press meta. So if you guys want more detail, go check out the links below, gridirongameplans.gg and colt45.squarespace.com. Those are both below in the description. Go support my good friend Colt and definitely check out Gridiron Game Plans. It's well worth the price of the website. So this route, this fade route, is something that you're going to want to throw that is going to run away from man press. You see right here that all you have to do is kind of throw an outside pass lead and you can keep it away from a deep half safety. This is a very steerable throw. You can put this ball in a lot of spots off the line. So you see right here, I could actually throw this ball, really away from that safety. You see right there, it kind of sucked him back into aggressive catch animation. But for the most part, this route is going to be really, really safe. If you see deep half safety, just steer it towards the sideline and make that possession catch. And of course, you know, if the safety is really, really athletic, there's a chance that he might be able to get there. But again, you can kind of see here how that is a route that we can throw pretty consistently over the top. Now, that is not what most players do. Most players play, you know, their cover one style defense where they're gonna have a purple zone on the side of the field that they're worried about getting beat on the sideline. If you notice that the safety rotates immediately over to that side, this is a touchdown because you could just throw the ball up past lead because there's no deep half, and hopefully you don't get the bug where the receiver doesn't animate. But you can see that that safety clearly is in no spot to make this play. So if you face the player that loves to run the cover one robber or cover one robber press, and you notice that right away, it's just go ahead and lob it up for that one play score, and you're out for the one play score, obviously. So this is something that, you know, your opponent can't call man coverage and just expect to play 2-man under or a purple zone on that side. You just watch the safety and you see exactly what they do. If the safety drops into a deep half, you throw an up and outside pass lead and stay away from him. If you see here against the deep half, you can kind of wait a little bit longer even and throw it over the top of the safety for an extra 5 yards. Just depends on the type of athlete they have at safety. You know, if they have a top tier zone coverage safety, there's a good chance that he could get over there if you wait on this throw. But if they're in a standard deep half, just go ahead and throw that ball right there. You see how you could go ahead and get down a little bit sooner rather than trying to hedge your bet for the 5 yards. Once they get tired of that, they're very clearly going to go into cover one. They're going to start to, you know, have their safeties in purples. You know, they're going to have that guy in center field. You know, they're going to really show you, hey, this is a cover one defense. You watch that safety rotate and you just go ahead and lob it up. I mean, because there's no zone that they could spot drop to that spot of the field that is going to be able to cover that route against the man under. Now, the beautiful thing about this route combination is actually that if your opponent plays a lot of Tampa 2, this is one of those routes that this play is designed, you know, it might not work the exact same against Tampa 2. This route combo is designed to actually get into that cover 2 window as well. So if they're just going to sit back and straight up cover 2, you know, they're going to give up the same ball into that same window, no matter if it's 2-man under or Tampa 2. So again, you see right here, you just throw an outside pass lead over the top of a cloud flat. And right there, he made the catch against 3 guys hitting him, which is pretty great. So now, again, if they do run Tampa 2, the great thing about this is if you want to use the Y route as a decoy, he actually pulls back that corner and you could throw on a short down, you could throw that hitch underneath, which is just a smash concept. And that's why I called this play smash fade to start. The other thing you can do with this play, especially against cover 2, is motion into a trip set. So if they are in trips, you know, you can run the seam on this route combination as well. So you see right here, he's going to pull that mid-read zone, and that opens up this backside end to this tight end. So you could flood zone easily on this play as well. Now, if you have a good route runner at tight end, this play also can beat man at tight end. Again, though, you have to make sure you have a good route runner that can beat his linebacker. But you see right there, Olsen's lost a few steps. You know, if you guys have Jermichael Finley, if you have a Jimmy Graham, if you have Jonnu Smith, Mark Andrews, there's a lot of tight ends in this game that can actually beat man. This route right here, this dig route, is a great route against man coverage as well. It might even get pressed, but dig routes are very consistent at working open over the middle. Obviously, you want to have good catch in traffic. Dorsett is more of a speed guy, not so much a catch in traffic guy. But you see how on that cut, he does get that inside leverage on his in route. So that route does a really good job of beating man to man as well. So this is not exactly one of those plays where if you guess wrong, you think it's man and, oh, I don't want to throw to Y, that's your SOL. You've actually got a number of routes that you can throw that do beat man to man on this play. So, you know, this is a really, really good play. Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots, West Coast. Again, if you guys don't run those playbooks, you should absolutely be looking in your playbook for this route. This route is a little bit more frequently found than you would think. You can find it in trip sets, you can find it throughout the game. So definitely take a look. My recommendation is to go into your concepts and sort by smash, because a lot of plays are going to be called like smash fade, and you're going to be able to find that route in that particular concept. So that is today's video, guys. Again, thank you so much for the support here on the channel. Like I said, go check out gridirongameplans.gg if you're struggling with the bench press meta. 30-minute bench press 101 seminar that I just dropped. We're going to show you exactly how bench press works, exactly how you can beat it without abilities, just looking at your receiver's stats, and we'll teach you tricks and tips that will allow you to make your wide receiver releases way better. So No crazy abilities. Don't even have to use crazy routes like you see here in this video. We're gonna break it straight down for you. And then Colt 45 is going to give you the bench press tool where you guys can use that tool in game to help you attack those heavy bench press lineups. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below. Appreciate all the follows, all the subscribers on the channel here, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.